You see this case between VDM and Blord. If VDM is not careful, if he doesn't act fast, this case might end up being one of the worst mistakes that he will be making in his career as an activist. I'm going to show you something I discovered today. Honestly speaking, this shouldn't be in the public. Nobody should see this. People shouldn't be seeing this considering who VDM is, based on the fact that he has built his reputation on his integrity and some of the things people have believed about him. And when things begin to go the other way, it doesn't look good. And this particular information shouldn't have been in the public, but unfortunately it's already in the public. And the worst part is that it's an information that is provided sworn under oath, which means it's a must that it is true. Because when you lie under oath, that's perjury, and it can send you to prison. So now this information is an information that is sworn under oath, and it contradicts some things VDM has said, some very delicate information he has passed earlier regarding this case. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to read it out for you to see. So earlier, especially from this particular video you are watching, VDM claimed that Blord was invited by the police multiple times. He refused to come. And that was why the police went to bundle him from his house and brought him to Abuja to come and face trial. Now, a court document that has been released today says otherwise. And I'm going to show you what the court document says. In fact, I wish it was not true, but for the fact that it's an information that is sworn under oath, I am definitely sure it is true. And being the fact that I have followed up with this case, I've seen what has been happening, I can say that it should be true. Now, I'm going to read it out for you people to hear. The police filed counter affidavits opposing Blord's bail application. Blord's lawyer have now filed a response to that. Now, in that response, they stated something that now contradicts what VDM has been claiming. I'll start from paragraph 6. He said that paragraph 6 of the counter affidavit, that the defendant jumped administrative bail, is hereby denied and same is not true. According to the counter affidavit the police filed on behalf of VDM, they said that Blord had initially jumped bail, the administrative bail that was earlier granted to him in February. Now, in this response, they said it is not true. Now, listen to the reason they gave. In paragraph 7, they said that the defendant was invited to the police and he came willingly on his own. On the 9th of February 2026, he was granted administrative bail and was asked to come back on the following Thursday, being the 12th day of February 2026, for interview with the nominal complainant, that is for interview with with VDM. On that said date, the defendant reported to the police, which is Blord. Blord reported to the police, and the nominal complainant did not come. VDM did not come. The police asked Blord. The police asked Blord to go, that they will get back to him. They did not ask him to come again until they swooped on him at his Oka residence on the 31st of March 2026. So the police asked Blord to go since VDM did not come, that they will get back to him. Now, they did not reach out to him until 31st of March. All of a sudden, police landed in his compound. Let's continue. And brought him to Abuja and arraigned him on the first day of April 2026. Until date, he has been in custody at Kuje Correctional Center. No letter of invitation was extended to him to report to the police as claimed by the complainants. We went to paragraph 80. In another response, they say, contrary to the deposition in paragraph 7 of the counter affidavit, the defendant applicant never jumped any bail and will never jump any bail if the court grants him bail. This is the first experience of the defendant both in court and in police. The defendant will always be in court to face his trial. The defendant will produce reliable sureties to take him on bail. Being a family man with children, a public figure, and an entrepreneur that employed over 100 persons in his business conglomerate. They went ahead to say, contrary to paragraph 8 and 9 of the counter affidavit, the defendant cannot interfere with any evidence and would never commit any offense if granted bail. It is on record that the police till date is still holding the defendant's personal items like his wedding rings, personal phones, and diaries, which we want the court to make an order for those items to be returned to the defendant. Now, do you see the contradictory information here? In most of the videos, all the videos VDM has made concerning this case, he has always repeated that police invited Blord multiple times and he refused to come. He hammers on it like he was so sure. But here is a court document stating otherwise. And we all are here when Blord went to Abuja twice. He went to Abuja, and each time he did go to Abuja, he posted it on his page that he's going to Abuja. And he even posted when he arrived. And while in Abuja, he made a video. There was even a time he made a video. That was the time he said he would no longer post anything about VDM and all that. We all saw those videos. So that means he was appearing when the police invited him. So VDM coming out to say he was invited multiple times and he refused to come. And that was why the police took control of the case and went to bundle him from his house. You can see that it is not accurate. Now, this is considered reputational damage to VDM, no matter how he wants to pretend about it. He also claimed he was not involved in the police going to bundle him and all that. But it shows clearly that even when he was invited to come, Blord came, he did not come. And VDM stays in Abuja. So the police telling Blord to go home, we'll get back to you. And the next thing is going to bundle him from his house. And then in just the next day, even before his lawyer and he was already arraigned in court, it contradicts another thing VDM had said earlier. And you see, it's beginning to look like a pattern. You see, I'm going to advise VDM regarding this case, and probably this might be the last time I'll be advising him. I'd advised him earlier when Fino called him on stage and pleaded with him to withdraw this case. That moment, a lot of people had hopes. There were high hopes everywhere. People were very positive. A lot of people were very happy that at least finally a voice has come in to intervene in the matter. And everybody, including those who were in that show, including myself and a lot of people globally, were expecting that VDM, for who he represents and what he represents in our society today, would be fast and quick to say, okay, I will pursue the legal process of withdrawing the case, letting go of the case. After all, you have achieved what you wanted to achieve, detrans, that Blord should not post your face again. You've achieved that already. Secondly, you have sent him to prison. If it is about the banter, you have won. So if Blord stays in court, in prison for even if it is just 48 hours, 3 days or 72 hours, you've already achieved victory over this case. You have no benefits in pursuing the case to the end. No benefits. But all of a sudden, what did you do? You came out, disregarded a whole Fino, and made it public that you will not be withdrawing the case, that in fact you are rejecting his request based on what Omoyele said. You posted that private chat between you and Fino on your public pages. And as if that wasn't enough, on Sunday, you on your own posted that Victor Boniface and other people have reached out to you, and because of that, you will no longer be, you will not be, even though you are not withdrawing the case, but you will not oppose his bail application because of his health, and you've gotten intel that he's sick and been moved from one part of the prison to another. And all of a sudden, you came online and you saw that people are calling you manipulator, this and that. You changed your mind, disregarded the request from Victor Boniface and made it public again that you are, in fact, you are not calling the police to withdraw the case again. You are not telling your lawyer to debrief, whatever. You said they should go ahead and fight it out in court. VDM. See, if I will advise you, I would tell you that the best time you should have withdrawn this case was that time Fino pleaded with you to do it. You should have withdrawn this case that time, or even wind it down. But since you couldn't do it then, the best time to do it is now. There is nothing you stand to benefit from this case. Even if you pursue it to the very end, there is nothing you stand to benefit from it. And don't be surprised that this case, even if you decide to pursue it, it might not end the way you want or the way you think you are thinking now. And I will advise you, do away with this case. You have nothing to benefit from it. Whatever you wanted to benefit from this legal process, you've already achieved it from the beginning of the case. So let it go. This is my last advice for you. I don't know who and who is advising you. I don't know if you don't listen to advice. I know you have pride. You've said it that you have pride. But I will still advise you as an elder brother. I am an elder brother to you. And I will advise you again and again and again. This is the best time for you to do away with this case. Forget about it. No matter what happens, just let it go. You're bigger than this. You shouldn't be found in this terrain. Let it go. There are more important things that you should focus on. Don't do things that people will begin to start bringing out and saying, oh boy, the other time you did this. Why? So let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Like, just let it go. I don't know. Forget about what people are saying. Forget about what people will say. Whatever. You are bigger than all that. Let it go. Let it go.